All right, we're live.
Here
We're
we
not going to talk about what we were just looking up on here.
What a wild way to start.
Yeah. How's it going, everybody? We're back with another, I guess, meeting. I don't know what we call these anymore. Live stream.
Mm-hmm. We're still not back at the library.
No.
But we're now in a whole new space.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Doomed 2.0 room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we can talk about that today, honestly. Like, what happened? What happened to Doomed 1.0?
I moved.
Yeah.
It was long and chaotic.
As you can see, it is very beautifully furnished in here.
Yeah.
Some bachelor level decor.
Well, it's so clean over there, and then if you just look over here, it's like all the gear.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But we furnished with the LBS poster.
Mm-hmm.
So as of like 3 minutes ago.
Yes.
So the decor is done.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we're saying.
How's it going, Charlie? Looks like Charlie's here. Thanks for sending me your movie. Sorry, I've been busy with messages and everything. Been crazy. Been very busy. Yeah. I'm out of practice. I don't know what to talk about.
Well, you see, filmmaking,
yeah. What are we working on?
Well,
we each have feature films in various stages of development. The main three.
Yeah. I'm working on my War of the Worlds film, which is in pretty much post-production. There are still about 5 scenes that are unshot for the film. That'll be shot here locally, which will be pretty straightforward for the most part to shoot. But yeah, those just will be shot once most of the rough cut of like the rest of the movie is assembled, just because then we'll have a pretty clear idea of what's needed. And we're still looking for a location for most of those scenes. So yeah, that's what's going on my end, I guess. And editing is happening.
Yeah.
Very slowly, but it is happening.
Yeah, exciting stuff. Well, I'm just ramping up to shoot my next feature called Casilda's Song. We the way we kind of do this. Oh, there's a comment. The way we're gonna shoot is I have a principal photography block in June, but then up until then there's like mini days for like, you know, little vignettes or makeup tests or things that would just be kind of weird on the schedule. So doing that and editing for the dance show that I'm working on, and yeah, very, very busy. Zach, what are you working on?
I have a little bit of everything. I am doing some writing. I have some editing to do that I have yet to do. And then I am also in the process of shooting things. So a little bit of everything, but mainly focused on the actual filming aspects right now. We've got another shoot coming up relatively soon. I need to confirm when that actually works with our location host, and then go from there. I should probably text her today, actually, just to see if there's any updates.
Nice.
But yeah.
Very nice. Charlie says, I'm doing all right. Been extremely busy myself between promos, spring cleaning, screenwriting, and prepping to edit a new movie by a recent Criterion Channel featured filmmaker Henry Hansen. Is that your cousin?
He spells his name wrong.
Or you spell it wrong.
Actually,
what if you're Henry Hansen?
So fun story is if you go back, a couple, like 2 generations, it was Hansen, Hanson in my family. And someone put it wrong on a document and it changed to Hansen.
A bureaucratic error.
So we do spell it wrong, but we're rolling with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like the spring cleaning has been hitting hard this year. Where like now that the sun is out, us Portlanders are we're strange creatures because we're used to the gray, and then the second the sun comes out, everyone kind of goes insane. And it's like I don't want to do anything except sit outside. And,
it's kind of like it's like a weird seasonal depression kind of thing where it's like the sun's out and nothing gets done.
Yeah, we don't get more productive.
No,
like we're happy. Like at my work, especially, like we sit in an office with no windows in my particular like office room. So in the winter, it's like whatever. I don't care. I don't see outside. I don't see that it's rainy and gross out. I know it is, and that's fine. But once the sun is out, it's like I just want to leave and go outside and do nothing.
It's very true.
Yeah. But I'm also trying to work on house projects, and hopefully the goal is we're going to turn my basement into like a Doom 3.0 space where we'll have like some editing space and movie watching space. And it'll be pretty cool. Maybe this year it'll happen. I've been talking about this for like 2 years.
That'd be cool. That'd be real cool.
This might be the year.
What's ever? I see there's a lurker. There's a lurker in here. Hello, lurker. Charlie, you working on anything else fun, or you got any questions for us? Are you gonna have a projector for the screening room?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I want it to be able to be. I mean, it's gonna be pretty multi-function, multi-purpose space. Because on one hand, it's a place for like when I have family coming from out of town, it can kind of be like a studio apartment that they can like stay in and have a bit more room. And then also, for most of the time, it'll be either a hangout space or like an additional like movie watching place. Yeah, so it'll be pretty cool.
You got me lurking.
Drew Crosby.
The man.
Look who it is.
Very nice. Nice to see you, Drew.
America's Drew.
Yeah. You gonna be there this weekend, Drew, for the shoot tomorrow? If not, it's all good. I'm just curious. It'll be fun.
We don't confirm over text. We confirm over live stream.
Yeah, I know.
If you lie, we have it on video.
Well, actually, okay. Here's some content if you want to say that. So let me show you guys the plan for tomorrow. Ethan, are you going to be there, or are you going to be tied up?
I think I'm going to be tied up. Sarah and I have some stuff we're going to be doing, including probably go see Project Hail Mary.
Oh, nice.
It's very solid.
Where are we? Casilla song. I'm not watching. Oh,
Are you going to OMSI? Or just regular?
I don't think OMSI's showing it.
Right? Did they stop?
I think it was.
They're in their sci-fi festival right now.
It's a pretty limited.
Okay, so
limited
it must have finished then.
I'm looking at Bridgeport probably
because it was only like $9 and it was freaking great.
Yeah, we would have gone last weekend, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah. Well, here's the plan for tomorrow, Zach. I mean, did you see this that I sent?
I saw it. I skimmed a little bit, but I haven't like read through it.
Important thing: show up at the Rose Gardens at 6 p.m.
That's not happening.
Well, I mean, I know you're working, and that's all good. This is mainly for like the cast and Raquel. We have 3 scenes to shoot. They are very short. Like the longest one is 2 pages. One is 1 page. This one's 3/8.
Half, yeah.
It's super short. And I've given us about an hour for each one, which we definitely do not need.
Yeah.
And I have us starting to shoot at 7:30. I think it's very likely we start shooting earlier. And kind of like I said, like I have this 10 p.m. for wrap. I think we'll go more like 8:30 is when we'll wrap. But like that's like at 10 p.m. I'll call. I'm like, okay, guys, thanks for having. Even if we're not done, it's like, okay, go home. Whatever. So it's pretty straightforward. It's locked down camera stuff. Because it's the idea with these scenes. Spoiler alert. These scenes. Oh, we got some comments. I'll split this more even. Or can I do? We'll do the thing. Yes.
You can also just drag to your corner.
But I like clicking the button. It makes it magical. No one has any context for this. Actually, hold on. I can share my screen, can't I?
Do you want to dox your filming location?
No, I don't.
Oh, dang. I must know Artemis 2 just.
What?
Artemis 2 just landed.
Oh, that's cool.
They went to space without the Wild Boys.
I know.
Could you imagine how great it could have been if it was us?
Doors kick open. We step out. No masks. Die.
FBI shoes on or off.
We commandeered the ship.
But yeah, the shoot's gonna be really straightforward. The main thing I'll probably need help with is lighting once the light starts to change. Ethan, can you grab the raccoon bag for me? A real raccoon jumps out.
Excuse you? Where is it?
The tote.
It was covered by the raccoon boots.
So the idea behind all of these little mini scenes is they're like little vignettes and they're like little snippets of a stage show, essentially. So very simple, repetitive, just camera locked down for most part. I might get like a couple angles, but like I envision most of them are going to be single cam, single one take, essentially. Mm-hmm. So, but for the light, check this out. No. This is like crazy lumens, like Spaceman, like back in the day.
I remember.
It's one of those kind of things. Like it's bright as hell.
Yeah.
And it's like the idea is like, we can mimic the like a stage lighting kind of thing. Oh yeah. Oh, but that looks like the light's on.
Oh, I thought that Zach did turn.
Yeah. I did. Yeah.
Oh, well, now it looks like the light's on.
Yeah. But anyways, this is going to be a nice little handy portable thing. There's a side light here too, but then the really cool thing that I don't think I'll use much tomorrow, but I think will come in handy later. It came with gels, dude.
Oh.
So we can tell. Now, I don't think the gels are going to be very strong.
No.
At all, but
this is light.
Yep. That's unexpected for like that sort of thing.
I know.
That's sick.
So yeah, it should be pretty straightforward tomorrow. Just, show up when you can, and yeah, I'm excited. It's USB chargeable.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's
lightweight. I feel like
Does it have? Okay, this is the real question.
Oh yeah.
That tripod mount on the bottom.
Well, that's what this is for right here. On the. Is it you're supposed to like the tripod mount would be good, but if we had a clip, we could clip it to a stand or something.
I'll show you the lights that I just got at work that are pretty nice. That are similar to this, but they're newer lights and they're powered by those like bigger Sony batteries.
Yeah,
they're really cool.
But anyways, that's the kind of the new gear for the shoot. But yeah, we'll show up at whenever you are able to. I'll have snacks. Mm-hmm. We're going to be rehearsing. It will be a good time. We did some makeup tests and everything the other day, which I can't show you because it's on my phone. But anyways, yeah, that's tomorrow. And there's more dates that I have for you, Ethan. But
he's taking me on a date.
I know. Tomorrow's when I'm meeting up with that filmmaker, Henry Hansen. My appointment is early tomorrow, so I'll probably pass out right after this. Nice. Good luck on the meeting. Hope that goes well.
Thanks for hanging out in the meantime.
Yeah. I'm not sure I'll be making it quite yet. I'm going to join John Reddy in McMinnville. Nice. Acting for a few hours. A game time decision. Yeah, if you can't make it, no, don't worry. It's going to be pretty chill. It's going to be me, Ari, Raquel, Vanessa. Mike and Vanessa are coming to town.
Yeah.
And I think we'll be hanging out Sunday for a bit if anyone's free.
I'll let you know.
Yeah. I'll text you guys. And yeah, it'll just be fun, straightforward. Let's see. Do Wild Boys come in? Oh, let's not jinx it.
When did we say that?
Wild Boys is always happening. It's just happening in real time.
Nice.
And we just aren't filming it.
I was sold, but now I'm sold in bold. Yeah. I'll have like fruit snacks and chips and rams. I don't know. I have to go to Winco.
Get some
Shasta Twist for the back in the day.
Only the real ones drink Shasta Twist.
Yeah. Oh, that's something. Can you give me that sketch up the top? That's something from the movie that I can kind of show. This is a little doodle, a little sneak peek of things. Make of that what you will. But yeah,
Jordan, what's your airdrop
should just say Jordan Ross.
for your computer?
It should say Jordan Ross Mac Mini.
Okay.
I don't know. Ethan, I think I texted this to you. If you're free, great. If not, no worries. There is potential for if you want to take some film photography, come and hang out. If not, don't worry. I'll be taking photos myself.
I will let you know.
Mhm.
Silver Tongue will just be
I know
having
you guys
gotten back from a show, and where it sounds like we're gonna just drive and get home at like 2:30 a.m.
Oh, nice.
So
On the day before.
that night, yeah. So the night
Nice.
before.
Nice.
So I'll let you know.
If you're at, if you don't feel like it, don't worry. But it's just going to be here. I'm going to set up a backdrop. I'll have snacks, like always.
Snacks.
It'll be chill. It'll be chill. But yeah,
I will keep you posted.
Yeah.
I'll put it in my calendar and make sure that I have it at least marked.
yeah.
I might be dead.
But yeah, I mean, you guys are looking at the schedule for Casilda's song right here. It's pretty straightforward. Like these are days that I'll text you guys about if anything comes up. But like this is most like Ladanza, I got this. But again, for you guys, I think the 20th is the crucial thing with the little meetings or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Zach, I think your guy pops up. Let me double check.
Tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow. Just
Okay, I was like, I am not ready.
No. I'm looking at the.
I don't have my tattoos.
I'm looking way far in advance. You show up. Where are the characters? This is our cast so far. Tattoo name. Cast Stainhouse. So the 20th, and then the Garden City Woods. And that's the 24th, it looks like, if that works. I know your birthday's the 25th.
Yes.
Ooh.
If we want to preview some stuff for my last shoot.
Sure.
They are not spoilery in any way. So
We can do that.
Unlike any of the other shoots.
Yeah.
So
Looks like it's receiving.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the those are the. Oh wait, but that's not true because you also pop up here on the 22nd. A logistical error.
Amateurs.
Oh my gosh, how could I?
So I'm in
I'll show you.
acting 3 days.
But this one's very, very short.
Okay.
This one's a little bit longer, and this one is also very, very short.
Okay.
So it's like short, a little bit longer. Pretty much, you're just in the woods,
Okay.
and you
As one does.
as
In a
you do.
diaper.
Yes. You're gonna think that that there is no context, that there's more context for that. But there's not. Yeah. But yeah, things are going good for Casilda's song. I have not been shooting BTS, so that's another thing I might need help with tomorrow because I've just been so, just focused on the work and everything. So, but yeah, it's going well. I'm gonna wait. That's drop. Once that's dropped, we can shift into your project,
Sweet.
Zach. But yeah.
This is the slowest airdrop.
I know for 7
don't know
photos.
7
why.
pictures.
That's insane.
Yeah. Oh,
They're literally just screenshots from
I've
the
been-
MacBook.
I've been working on animating by hand. It's fucking brutal. But let's see if we can.
Flip book.
Well,
You have to
It's
get
better
the
if you do
pages
that.
pretty high unless it's on the side.
yeah.
Hold up. Y'all are coming with
That
me.
is so cool.
Do that again.
Do
This
it.
time slower.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh no.
Here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I got
There
it
we
this
go.
way.
There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be cooler once it's like I scan these and I play them in, Final Cut or whatever.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Clip that and throw it in an editing thing and play it.
If this is spoilery, don't say it on camera, but will there be animated portions in Casilda's song?
Actually, there might. There's potential. Right now, it's not animation in the script. It's like a puppet show.
Oh, okay.
But that's one of those things where I'm like, I'm not even going to think about that till the rest of the movie. You know what I mean? Date added. I also have dance stuff I can show, but preview. Do you want these shared on the screen?
Sure, yeah.
Let's do it. Okay.
You're gonna get a look at Nolan and Drew, two of the ghoul folks.
Okay.
In our in my next movie.
Talk us through this.
Okay, so they're seeing this now.
Yeah, I have to hide this little chat. But yeah.
So we're just looking at some screen grabs from stuff we got a couple weekends ago, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just one of the first scenes in my next film. So Ethan's there, I'm there, Ben's also there, which was awesome.
Elvis.
Yes. Elvis from Happy Halloween. And from several of Ghoul's projects as well. This is at Drew's house as well. So that was pretty awesome because we were able to set dress a bit, which was nice.
I like the cold one. Right there.
Yeah, that's look for it in the actual movie when it comes out in like 2 years or whatever, because that is actually an original Wild Boys the Hunt for Sasquatch polar seltzer from the actual film. Like, it never got opened. I found it like half a year ago in my prop box.
Cue Oppenheimer music as you're like slowly cracking it open.
It will not be opened until the 50th anniversary of that movie.
Oh. Will I be alive at the 50th anniversary of that movie? When was that movie made?
2021. Yeah.
God, I hope I'm dead.
I think it's likely that I'll die.
That was
for them.
Gosh, that's 70.
I don't know if I'm making it to 70. I could, but on my dad's side, right? Because that's what you look at your paternal grandfathers.
Things are looking rough for me.
They don't last too long. On my dad's side,
I'm barely clearing 60 at that point.
Because mine, that side of the family lives very long, but I also have diabetes, so you got to do some addition and subtraction.
You have diabetes?
You can speak Latin?
Anywho, we can just kind of
next one.
This was an Ethan shot. This was one of the few shots that Ethan got to get that night because we were kind of transitioning in between scenes. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Fun little thing. A little selfie.
I like those hands.
Uh-oh. Looks like there's some conflict. I wonder how that'll pan.
I know Ethan really wants to drink that polar.
This almost looks like Wild Boys Ethan undercover. Like Jordan had a connection, and you're like, no, I'll just go. I'll pretend to be him. It'll be fine. No one will notice.
I'll smooth things over. Well, what I will say though is while we were filming the scene, there was a moment because it's like, it's scripted, but there's like room to improv.
Mm-hmm.
Early on, one of the takes, Wild Boys Ethan became like the default, and I almost spoke as him, which would not fit the vibe.
No,
as wonderful as it would have been for the blooper reel.
I just had a moment.
A little moment.
Carry on.
Officer Crosby.
Officer Crosby in the house.
It looks pretty good, like that in terms of uniform.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, given how little money I spent on it.
Yeah,
I think it looks pretty great.
I think overall, I have to do some math for like the uniforms that I spent. It was like maybe just under $40.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, that looks really good.
Yeah. Nolan looks great here.
Mm-hmm.
That technique. Look at him go.
Wild Boy Zach undercover as well.
This is what Wild Boy Zach does in between phone calls from Jordan and Ethan to drag him into shenanigans. He's just staring at a wall.
Guys, this is just secretly a Wild Boys spinoff.
We could do that too, and it would be really funny.
I think we should absolutely shoot like
the crazy.
you know Lion King 1.1.5 where it's like Timon and Pumbaa's point of view.
Yeah.
We got to do that, but Wild Boys with this.
It would be incredible.
That would be so good.
Gosh, that's just like the Jack Attack special feature, but for this movie. It's just, oh yeah, we made this little short while we were filming this other film. Oh gosh.
It's even funnier with that context.
No comment.
Yeah. That'll be great.
Is that one of Nathan's shirts from The Mentor? Or was
No, that's mine.
No. Oh, that was one that when we bought when we went to the beach. That's right.
You know what's funny? Well, not that. Hold on. Oh, I don't know if I have. Yeah, I don't have screenshots from it. There's a sequence in the dance show I'm doing where the dancers are wearing Hawaiian t-shirts and they're wearing the Mason. At one point, someone's wearing the Mason one.
That's funny.
Which is like, there's a history there that nobody at these screening or these shows are going to be aware of whatsoever.
Yeah. We're just going to be giggling in the back, and it's just going to be like, "What the hell are these guys doing?"
What? Yeah. Did a terrible person wear this shirt? Yes.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, that's the most you will get from me in regards to this film until it is finished, basically.
It's a little secret. Secretive.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Yeah.
Do I have any?
Don't tell Harry.
I'm trying to think.
All the
I think I have
about being secretive.
Oh, I might have some more stills. Hold on. I can show from the dance. I know it's kind of show and tell this week a little bit, but it's also like something's great dance. Oh, I have a preview kind of thing, but I'm not gonna.
Was that the one that was on social media? You could show that.
No, I don't have a what's it called? Wait, a preview? Hold on. What are you talking?
I thought there was a video that you guys had posted. Never mind.
No, we didn't post the video. Not yet. Shot's looking very nice. Thank you, Drew.
And that was the extent of which he acted that you did.
Let's do this.
Drew's got much more coming up in our next shoot.
I meant to share these last week, but here's some stills from the dance thing.
Oh, yeah.
But there's some fun stuff in there. There's a couple of nature shots that I got in the forest. They're not in here where I'm just like, that was like, like nature, Mother Nature was on my side that day or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, these look really cool.
Yeah. Should be fun. I think I did show these last time.
You might have, yeah.
Why? Oh, well, let me switch over. Remove. And let me go to, because I won't play the sound or anything.
You should play our live stream to the
I
live
should.
stream.
Inception. We haven't done a tease publicly, so I'm going to do that because it's a lot of copyrighted stuff. That's the kind of the cool thing about dance performances. For the most part, copyright doesn't matter as much. Let's see.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's a little bigger. Okay. This is no sound. Well, not for you guys, but not.
We'll see how much it comes through in the.
I know.
This might flag up.
Yeah. Well, I muted it. Right? Yeah, it's not actually funny.
It might. That's okay. We won't make $1 million.
Yes. But just thanks for doing the thing. Yeah. You're lucky to live in Oregon. A lot of cool nature.
Right.
A lot of very ability too. It's like 2 hours and
wildly different places. Yeah.
Very cool.
Anyways, that's all I got. Now it's all I got.
If you're in Portland, you should come to the shows.
Yes, yes. There are tickets on sale. I should put it in the chat.
Oh yeah.
I have to send these to some of the dance teachers I work with too. Let's see. Wait. Here we go.
All right,
Will that be
everybody.
clickable?
There's the link to the rough cut of War of the World.
Go to the show. Go bootleg War of the Worlds.
Please bootleg War of the Worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, what should we talk about? Ask questions, please.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Prompt us.
otherwise, I have been not watching anything recently. I've been so busy. But I feel like I did see something recently. Twin Peaks. The Clinton Street Theater is like showing Twin Peaks.
They're doing like in like threes, right?
Well, I thought that's what it was. So they screened the first three, which was pretty fun. Although it was weird because, you know, you've seen the pilot. It's like 90 minutes of people crying, which I love.
Yeah.
But in a theater, it was like, oh my gosh, we have to do 2 more of these today.
Yeah.
But then once you got into the structure of the 45 minutes, here's the structure of it, it was way more digestible.
Yeah.
So they did the first 3, and then the next one in May, they're doing 5 episodes.
Oh, wow.
Because they did the pilot and then 2, 3, and I think they're doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're doing,
that's a huge chunk.
And this is the OG series, not this. Okay.
This is,
I might have to swing by then because I still need to watch that show. So if I catch up on the first 3,
I would highly, highly recommend by the time they get around to the return specifically, the season 3, that because for me, I'm like, okay, I don't need to see any of the original show in theaters. It's the return.
That's what I want. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would get caught up or do a rewatch and try to get that done in order for the return, because that was there's some episodes, man. I don't want to spoil anything. But
Is that going to be in the fall or something? I would assume.
Well, I would have thought they would have dragged out season 1 way longer, but they've only done. They're going to be done in May.
It's pretty fast.
And season 2 is 20 episodes, I would say. So
yeah.
But if they're doing them that fast, they could knock it out in 4 sessions.
What the guy said at the screening was that they didn't announce a lot of the stuff yet because the dates, because they wanted to try to get some celebrity guests and people who worked on the show.
Oh, that's cool.
I can't remember who they said they were trying to get, but I remember they mentioned they tried to get what's the guy who's in X-Files? And he played Denise in the show. They tried to get him, and he was busy or declined or something, but they were trying to get some other folks to come down.
If you get Kyle.
Maybe, yeah. But I
Kyle would, if you had the availability to, he would. He would have shown up for Little Black Submarine if he just had the availability, but he just didn't.
They literally had Laura Palmer. She's come there multiple times. Ray Weiss has come there a couple times, I think. So cool. I'm sure they'll be involved, and they probably want to time it out with episodes that are good for them. So
featured.
So, I mean, in theory, I think the way they pitched it was this is a year-long thing, but also I don't know, I don't know if it's going to be a consistent rate.
Yeah.
So Twin Peaks.
Ambitious.
Yeah, but Twin Peaks Land is kind of what I've been watching a little bit.
How are you liking it so far?
Well, it's a rewatch, but for me, I don't know. I have a weird relationship with the show. Did
you finish it ever?
I finished it.
You had finished. Okay, I couldn't remember if you had finished it or if you had started and never gotten all the way through.
I feel like there's 2 camps of people for Twin Peaks. There are people who love, I don't know, the series, the original series, and then there's people who love Fire Walk with Me and The Return. I'm definitely in the latter camp.
Yeah,
I like the series, and I think what Lynch is doing in a lot of it is really good and interesting, but there's also a lot of stuff that's not Lynch, if that makes sense. It's very there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen, and I'm not saying the show is like bad, but there's a lot of different things in it, and there's a lot of ways that it strays from what he probably would have done. And I'm there for Lynch essentially.
Yeah.
So that's my preference, but yeah, I think the Return is like a masterpiece of movies, TV, or whatever you want to say. So yeah,
I've yet to see The Return, so I'm excited.
get ready.
Yeah.
Episode 8.
Episode 8
of The Return.
Oh boy.
Just make sure you see, if you see, like, if it says season 3, episode 8, you'd be like, I'm getting tickets.
Yeah.
And get caught up.
See, that's where I'm like, all right, basement movie theater.
Yeah.
That's the big drive for me.
Because there's like movies you watch on TV or whatever.
Yeah.
But then there's like, okay, I got to clear the schedule. I got to put the phone down and
be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we got a question. You all seen Wild at Heart? Oh yeah, I love Wild at Heart. You guys seen that?
Is this another with Lynch?
Lynch and
No.
Nick Cage.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's cool.
Favorite Lynch right now, blew my mind. Yeah.
I'm going to add it to my list right now.
Check it out. It's so good.
Yeah.
And there's Cheryl Lee's in that too. Laura Palmer's in it as the Good Witch.
I feel like that's a crazy pair. That's like a perfect pair, though.
It's so good. Yeah. I think my favorite Lynch would be Inland Empire. You have it, but you haven't seen it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were going to watch it at the beach, but we ended up watching
Ghost Rider, the extended edition. Yeah.
Look.
Listen, it's Nick Cage's fault. He's
They're
too good.
What was the name of the other one we watched at the time? Or
Women in the Dunes.
Women in the Dunes.
Yeah,
Women in the Dunes. That was cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a very cool movie.
You know, at the rate
Good
that,
spot to see it, too.
the rate that we're going for our retreat in terms of when we do it, we might have like cuts of Casilda's song and
We'll be watching our own stuff.
It'll be like an editing retreat. That's what it'll
Yeah.
be. We'll go there to write, but we'll
Yeah.
we'll do a lot of editing.
It's very post-production. So yeah. Zach was not a fan of that idea.
No. He's like, I'm done. That's it.
That's it.
But yeah. I don't know what to talk about. Yeah.
We're rusty. We're
I
real
know.
rusty.
I feel like in a proper world, we would have prepared topics. But I guess also the point of this is also to be fly on the wall. Oh no, did Zach go downstairs?
If that boy comes in here with Chipotle,
Oh Jesus.
do you know how incredible that would be? For those who don't know, Jordan's got a very ferocious guard dog.
The dog, well, it's not mine, it's my sister's. And
Very
that dog
ferocious.
hates everybody. I knew it. Next time, let me know, and then I'll go grab it.
Sorry.
Y'all, look what this man brought. Look at the Lord. Won't he do it? Hallelujah. Do you guys know that video? It's this lady
Thought you're
who's
freestyling.
driving she's like, if there's not a parking spot at the Chinese buffet, I'll go home and eat food. But if there's a spot, I'm meant to eat here. And then a car backs out right in front door. And she's like, won't the Lord do it? Hallelujah. It's just a great video. Anyways, I was saying, I was like, if Zach brings in Chipotle, he owes us Chipotle. I'll eat a napkin.
I guess the point of these streams is kind of more fly on the wall, kind of like what we talked about.
Yeah.
Trying to think of production stuff to go over.
We could go over more logistics for what? Oh, questions.
Well, no questions. What I was going to say is one thing for me, I'm in a conundrum, not a conundrum. I need a space that I don't know where I'm going to use yet. And I guess I can ask you guys for what thoughts.
Do it.
The space it's supposed to be an apartment, like a studio apartment.
Yeah.
It's Katie's character's studio apartment where she takes her photographs. Doesn't matter what they do in it or whatever, because we can kind of make whatever work. But I envision it to be a little bit spacious to some extent. It doesn't have to be super spacious. Just have enough, bigger than this room at the very least. In my mind, it is like downtown Portland, wood floors, big kind of open, like almost loft, but not really a loft. It could be, crappier than that.
Yeah.
Logistical wise, we might need to, well, whether it's visual effects or not, I want to have some practical elements of it. I want to get some smoke in there, or fog. I mean, should be fog. It's also going to be a pretty key location for certain scenes, which might get not terribly logistically complicated, but kind of like, oh, I want to make sure get some extra coverage. Make sure get it right.
So having time will be helpful.
Having time would be helpful, but it's not like, I know we could shoot it in the span of like, let's say 12 hours or so.
Sure.
If we were limited. I mean, what I have us shooting it in a day, but I'll show you guys the schedule, the stuff that we would shoot.
Would it be particularly noisy?
Nothing, no noisiness in it. But let me show you the scenes. I think it's okay. So these are the scenes. Granted, a lot of these scenes, if you take a minute to look, this one's a little complicated. That one's a little bit, but not terribly. That one's 1/8 of a page for super short. That one's a little complicated. That is actually, we're not going to shoot this after all. So I'm going to, this one, 1/8 of a page again.
Yeah.
That one's a little bit, but not terribly. It's just got a 2, but let's say benefit of, being generous. It's okay. Let's say it's complicated. That one's not complicated. That one's not really complicated, but it's a little long. So I'll just, again, that one's no. That one's a little bit. And then the rest of these are really easy. So it's like 5 kind of tricky scenes.
Yeah.
Not tricky, but you know what I mean? A little more meaty scenes. And the rest are pretty straightforward. And it's about, how many is this? And I know there's some of these here. So it's maybe like 20 scenes total. Anyways.
So you probably want that split up over 2, maybe 3 days?
No, we're going to get it in a day.
Oh, damn. Okay.
We're going quick. Because if we did a whole feature film, Happy Halloween, in 19 hours, we can... I should say, with the exception of 2 scenes here, these are all just 2 women in a room talking.
Okay.
So it's like War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
I'm not
okay. Yeah.
For the majority of these,
I just saw some stuff that was like blocking related. And I was like, oh, that could either be like, oh, everybody knows their stuff, or we're learning it on set, and I don't know.
No, that's why we're doing all these rehearsals right now.
Okay.
I literally just did a rehearsal with Sateri and Raquel the other day. Yeah, it's so like that's kind of the just logistical kind of what you look at. Here's my options essentially where I'm at now. Option 1 is get an Airbnb, which
has its pros and cons.
There are pros and cons. The big cons are, 1, you're limited on time in a way that you aren't with another place. The other con is money. But aside from that, that would be nice, you know. And visually, it would look probably really cool.
Mm-hmm. It would probably be closer to what you were envisioning than something that we would find, most likely.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too is like I'm thinking, okay, who do I know, or who are people that I know with property that could be, that could work? Because part of it too is like in terms of the visuals now, the idea of the vibes is like downtown Portland city. The main character lives in the suburbs, but like she goes into the city essentially. Yeah. That's kind of the other way you could play it, which isn't the ideal, but it is a version, is like, Pacific University, where it's like very Donnie Darko, very suburban, very woody, and the university is like almost like dark academia or whatever kind of vibes. That's another direction one could go with it. Which there might be there's pros and cons of that as well. Yeah. And so then the other option along with that, if it's kind of more that angle, is like, okay, who do we know with a space that would fit and all that sort of stuff. And then another option I was thinking about, which I don't know, because I was almost thinking, if I shot different exteriors, do you think my room right now, like if I changed it up a little bit, my room right now, do you think that would pass as a shitty little studio? If I don't show out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
if you shot towards the bathroom,
yeah,
that would work.
Like they walk into a, like a brick kind of old building, go up with the big flights of stairs, and then they just come into the room, like no sound effects of the keys, and then they walk in.
Oh,
Would you buy that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
I might do that.
Well, especially since like you have like the weird slats on the side of the wall too. That would kind of add to like the.
If you really wanted to add to it, if you had like, and I have 2 cabinets at my house that you could use for this, is you could make like the tiniest little kitchenette.
Yeah.
Like
I could put it right by my couch.
And you just get like one of the, like Sarah even has a little burner. I could see if we could borrow that. She uses just like heat up like wax or whatever, but just had a little portable burner. And like, if you had like a mini fridge or something, like stuff like that would make it feel even more like an apartment.
Yeah.
The room, I think, as is, you could hide it and just imply those things. But if we saw them, I think it would make it feel even more like an apartment.
Yeah.
But it'd feel crappy because like the person probably had to furnish it themselves, and it would just be. Yeah, I think it would add to that look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of, I mean, is that something that would break your immersion necessarily?
I think that's a very good fallback option.
I would also light it in a way where it's dim.
Very dim.
So it,
well, what I would do, because all of our things are like that, I would just put, get tinfoil and just kind of shape it so it's like a single beam. So the light doesn't spread, it just goes straight down and just kind of very moody lighting.
Also, just like kind of like how with Zach's screenshots we were showing, there was no, even though that room isn't particularly, it's similar to this where it's like very modern and white and clean, but because of all the like side lighting and no top lighting, that kind of makes it feel dim and cozier. Not necessarily cozy in a good way, but it's just like I don't know, it's less bright.
Yeah.
So just like a few little side lights, like a table lamp, 3 table lamps, and you'd be set.
I think so. Yeah.
And light with nothing else. Would it be at night?
A lot of it would be at night. Some of it would be during the day, but like those curtains I have in there, they're pretty damn dark. Like those are pretty much. I don't know for
blackout.
I think they're almost blackout curtains.
Yeah.
Because even if they look outside, just cut to cool shot effect. Just shoot a separate insert from like Portland State or something.
Yeah, you can get away with that. Yeah, I use that.
I might do that just for the ease.
It gives you maximum control.
Yeah, and if we miss anything, it's not scramble. Yeah.
Well, I think you could do it.
I think so. The only trouble is that down there.
Yeah.
I would say, in that case, plan on this space. If another opportunity pops up, I would say take it. But
because I'm trying to be as cheap as possible with this one.
Pretty cheap to put down a dog. Terrible.
Yeah. But it's like when there's money, like when there's an area where it's like, you're cheap for most of it. That way you can put it towards food and like the stuff that matters.
Yeah.
I don't have the full Jester costume right here because Terria has part of it, but the costume turned out nice.
Was it made or did you buy it?
It's really stitched together.
Got it.
There's tights that we got, and they're these, I don't know, they're like black socks with frills along them, around them. And then there's also like there's a full, that's part of it. I mean, not the actual costume, but like I ordered like a Jester costume and I'm just using the shirt because that, like I couldn't find I was like, I'll just use that. I won't use anything else.
Mhm.
And then I bought a collar thing, and I bought the hat thing, and then there's makeup. It'll be cool.
The cobbled together, I think, will look really neat.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
I'm excited.
But yeah, I might just do that. Thank you. You've convinced me by letting me just rattle off ideas.
I think it
That's how it
just
works
will
sometimes.
save the headache.
Yeah. Because like you could, in theory, you could rent it. You could get some, but it's like, well, that's one less logistical place. Because it's so nice when you're shooting a movie and it's just like my place at X time. There's food,
Just roll
there's
up.
bathrooms.
Mhm.
There's
No questions about what you can and can't do.
yeah.
There's no like stepping, kind of walking on pins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are people finding this interesting? The 2 people watching? Please, if you have questions, let us know. Otherwise, we're just going to keep meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no guarantee you'll find the right location. You can
Yeah.
find what you like, and no guarantee they'll let you use it.
Yeah.
That's where I'm running into War of the Worlds right now. Is I can see a plane come together.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you're in a similar, well, not the exact similar, but like with War of the Worlds, that outside.
Yeah, the house exterior.
That's
And
kind
there's
of
there is a back pocket solution where I do know of a house. Like I have a lead, but it's just a lead I haven't pursued yet because I'm trying to see if other options will come out.
Mm-hmm.
But Portland doesn't have a lot of those ranch houses. 4D experience with Zach.
Nice.
Incredible. Yeah, so that's like the tricky thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really plan on shooting those things again until the rough assembly is a little more put together anyhow.
Because you want to know exactly what you want to grab.
Yeah. Because we
Just
might
like
add stuff. Yeah, we might add stuff, which could be a whole extra thing.
It is such a shame that we didn't think about grabbing plates of just a side view of
the
like,
front of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they would look great.
I don't think they would have, but in terms of referencing for like other places or like reconstructing something.
Yeah.
I know how to get those.
I don't want to.
I don't want to know.
Tempt fate. No, and like I have one house again that it would work. It would work, and I don't know. It's kind of the thing of like, if The Shining works, it would work. I know that's very obscure, but like thinking of the offices in the beginning of the film and stuff, where like not everything lines up, but
logistically,
it.
It shouldn't work.
Yeah,
like it's not possible, but it does. So, yeah, I totally
Nolan walked up to for the bell rings, that farm. I was like knocking on doors in Hillsborough and just like asking people about their property or who owned which property.
That might be the way. That might be the way to, like, once you have the cut of the movie, you could edit together like a really polished trailer and be like, hey, this is so random, but I need like 3 shots or whatever.
Yeah.
It
is shots. Yeah. The hardest sell would be one of them. It needs to be at night. But that one's the shortest one too, which is nice. And there might be a way we could edit that particular one in a more
or something.
Day for night or experimental. It's
that one.
Yeah, that one could be the most experimental one, which could save us in the long run. Yeah.
No one's wondering how many people were receptive to the bell rings thing.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. I didn't have to ask that many. But also, it was limited. It was one of the first ones purely because there were only so many locations that I found that worked. But they were receptive. The only thing was initially they were skeptical because they were thinking I was a part of a much larger production. So the question was like, oh gosh, like how many people? And I said, 4. And they were like, oh, you're fine. They didn't care at that point.
Well, and theirs or their neighbor's property had been used for something else.
Their property had been used for, I think it was Grimm or another large production a few years back. And I think for them, they were like, oh, that was just such a big thing. I don't think there was any bad experience. I think they were just thinking it was a lot to have to commit to.
And not to shit talk indie filmmaking in Portland,
Yeah.
which I love to do. But I think that's another case for this kind of style of production where if even what the indie scene here considers guerrilla, which is like having all department heads, you're having to make
have 30 people.
That is easily 30 people. That is still multiple vehicles because you're not getting a bus, you're not getting a truck.
There's nothing out there. So you'd have to have like bathrooms brought in.
Yep.
You'd have to have your food services brought in.
Permits, insurance, also, which again, that's not bad for a Hollywood set. That's fine on the Hollywood set.
Yeah.
But my qualms is simply the excessiveness and of it all for such a small production. Like if you would come to a producer with the script for The Bell Rings, they'd be like, they do it like, what's it, the line budget or whatever?
Yeah.
Line by line, they budget out.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's going to cost this. And
It's like, what are you talking about?
550
80% of these people are going to be sitting with their thumbs up their booty holes for 80% of the time.
That's the thing that kills me for a lot of those shoots. It's a lot of people just sitting around waiting, and that's fine. That works in Hollywood, and that works for certain kind of indie scene productions. But that is, that's a waste of resources. It's unnecessary. It's a waste of time.
Even hindering in some cases.
Totally, because a lot of those people, they're not there for passion. They're like, oh yeah, I'm buddies with so and so. I'll do this for cheap or whatever. But I'm still getting paid. And they show up and they're just not like, their heart's not in it. Like they're like, this is fun, but it's not their passion. And I'm not saying that you need to be a passionate person to be like a member of a team on a film set.
Yeah.
But there is an aspect of like, just by the nature of just being like, oh, I'm just a grip. It's like, you're not like, how do I say this without disparaging an entire
production?
This
is like a Timothy Chalamet moment you're about to have.
If you are so passionate, you're someone who wants to be involved with movies. That's your passion. You are not like, I'm going to craft a story. I'm going to write this and create this thing of my own. Like you don't have that same, it's not the same amount of love that you would on a project that you write and direct and create on your own. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, and even on our sets to a certain extent, like I know that none of us are going to be as passionate about War of the Worlds as you are. Mm-hmm. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that's like your baby. And like, that's just how it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. So that exists on every level. And when you invite so many people in on the process, that just like makes the problem worse. Not problem, but like it like dials that up to 11, where you have people who are like, you know, just sitting around on their phone, or people just hanging out at the craft services, or people just like walking around and just kind of dilly-dallying, or like the cinematographer who's always like, which we put in that one short where it's like he's always messing with the light. Like every single shot he's messing with the light. Yeah. Because that's his thing. He just wants to, and he's just, I mean, by that point, he's just running out the clock. He's just, I don't know.
Well, the opposite can also be true, where you have so many people that want to be involved, where you end up with 5 backseat directors.
Exactly.
Which is also can be problematic.
Yeah.
So I don't remember how we got on that.
Yeah.
But
we're talking about location.
Oh, yeah.
It was small. That's all. And so that's what made it so doable for us, was that it was a small production.
Yeah.
Especially like we were there for multiple days, but we were so out of the way. They weren't using that field at all at that point.
Nope.
We were right under the power lines.
The
crash was just constant. And but it was great.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't remember how we got on that initially. Oh,
No.
but like locations. and all
Locations,
that,
yeah.
but, yeah.
I don't know.
So the Dow Jones is up by 5%.
10 million views on this live stream.
Exactly. Well, we'll probably call it here pretty soon. If anyone's got any last questions, we're up to 3 viewers now.
Whoa.
Crazy. But yeah, what's any closing thoughts, closing things we want to share? Do we want to complain about the state of filmmaking more?
Hey, I'm just glad people are talking about Nirvana the band, the show,
I know.
and how they made that movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, people should keep doing that.
Yeah. Because he does things totally out of the box.
Yeah. We've been subscribed to the Matt Johnson School of Filmmaking.
Oh, since high school.
Since
dude.
high school.
It's a long time.
Big fans.
I didn't even realize like how long, like until we were at the screen, I was like, The Dirties was 2013. We saw it in the 2013, and it's been.
I was showing friends the trailer at school.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Wild.
Mm-hmm.
The movie's so good.
It's a fantastic film. And we have the only 2 signed copies from the Portland showing.
I know. We were lucky. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. Little advice. If you're ever going to a Q&A with like people that sit in the front row.
Dead center.
Yep.
Be in their space.
Well,
go pee before.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Zach, rate your Chipotle.
Nuts immediately.
I'm gonna say.
Please, he's got the denim on still.
No.
Got that raw denim.
Oh gosh. 8.7 out of 10.
8.7. What's Zach's Chipotle order?
Yeah.
I have a few.
One of everything, please.
I will have
one of everything without veggies.
Extra cheese.
Or option 3, beans.
Beans? That happened to Sarah's brother once. He ordered like a bean burrito and he just wanted like rice and beans and cheese.
Yeah.
And they just gave him a burrito entirely beans. Just refried beans.
Oh, man.
When we shot War of the Worlds, at one point we went to Chipotle and I was like, I just need something. I was like, give me a bowl of chicken, please. And a side of chicken is actually not that cheap or not that expensive on its own.
No,
it's like a couple bucks.
Oh, but it was just chicken?
It was literally, I was like, just give me chicken. That's all I want.
How much was it?
It was like
how much quantity and how much money?
They filled up like a good layer of a bowl.
Sure.
And I want to say it was like with taxes, because in Oregon it'd be cheaper. I would say like $7-8, which not bad.
But you could have a little rice with that.
I could have,
A little rice go a long way.
It was by that point, it was like day whatever of like, Denny's, Wendy's, McDonald's, like just like popping like,
Yakima destroys my gut every time we go.
Yeah. It's intense.
Zach, your order.
Yes. So, one of 2 meat options. They have chicken al pastor, which I've been doing more recently. Tonight I did carnitas, which are also good. Sorry, George is just retitling the live stream.
I misspelled that. Damn, hold on.
Odor reveal.
oh God.
The real 4D experience right there. And then I do, for beans, I do half and half. So half black, half pinto. And then brown rice. And their fresh tomato salsa. The red tomatillo salsa. And then the cheese.
I like this picture.
And then, what else did I put on there? And then sometimes I do chips and guac, depending on how many points I
Nice. What's?
Troy, what are you doing?
I'm just looking.
For viewers at home, Jordan's Googling.
And I'll share the screen.
Oh, never mind. Oh, I'll show them.
I'll show them all.
So that's what his bowl of chicken looked like.
Oh, yeah, you should have gotten a little side.
Well, they put it in here.
The little red.
But it was that.
Oh, they did. I thought they put it in the red thing.
No, they should have put it in that thing.
That
But
would have been much more economic.
yeah. Oh, we got a comment. I'm off to a nice shoot for John. Oh yeah, that's right. We make movies.
Oh yeah.
Good stream, fellas. I'll do my best to be there. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, Drew. Happy to see you. Yeah. Have a good shoot.
Everyone, if you're watching this and you've made it an hour and 6 minutes in, leave a comment with your Chipotle order.
Give me recommendations on how I can do better.
Because
Or how I can do worse. Feed my addiction.
If you comment an idea for Chipotle order, Zach will try it.
The top liked comment I will order on next year. Well, next year. Next live stream.
1 year from today, I will order your order.
Comments
Mark
like
my
urinal
word.
cake with Chipotle chicken.
Oh no.
Zach's like, I must prepare.
This is when this episode turns.
It's like
into
the
a Wild
green. It's
Boys
like the
sketch.
Green Knight. You have 1 year, Christmas Day.
That's a hilarious movie idea.
Yeah.
That might be the funniest thing ever.
That's phenomenal.
What if Chipotle comments on this live stream?
What if Chipotle sponsors a film about a man who's like common, and it's the Green Knight?
It's Pizza House 2. That's
really
all it
is.
is, but it's Chipotle House.
Fajita veggies. But the
What
real
did you
key,
say? Oh,
Vegeta.
Mm.
Oh, you mean fajita?
Mm.
Sorry. The real key to good Chipotle burrito is a combo of queso and hot salsa.
Mm.
It's stomach destroyer, but worth it. Nice.
Well, we know where Nolan's going after he eats at Chipotle. The bathroom.
Not to keep dragging this out. I had an idea for like a series that we could do about a delivery driver where
Yeah.
it's very pizza. You know, I'm gonna stop myself.
This is
Never
like
mind.
sounds like Basement Dad territory.
It is, but the thing is, it's very. We could do it. That's the
We
thing.
could do Basement Dad.
We could do all of it.
I wanted to do a web series for a long time. One of the first projects I ever wrote was in high school with one of my buddies named Dan, and we were going to do a web series, and it was kind of sick.
I don't know what it is about young filmmakers wanting to do web series because we talked about multiple web series early on.
we did a bunch.
And we tried
if
a
if you consider sharks
the
and
Sharks,
fiddles or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and I don't know what it is.
Wild Boys is kind of a web
I don't think
series.
that's a bad thing. I just think it's interesting that some people want to do web series. I love a good web series.
Well,
Death of the web series.
yeah.
Yeah.
One day.
Remember Video Game High School?
That was great. Great. Well, let's just put this thing out of its misery. Bye, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 weeks.